Throughout most of human history, both the population and the economy grew extremely slowly. Beginning in the middle of the 18th century, population growth began to pick up. With the Industrial Revolution beginning in the 1820s, the economy began to grow as well. As we entered the fossil fuel age, cheap energy from coal and then from oil multiplied the energy available per person by 5 and then by 12 times. Suddenly, we had the power to transform the world as never before. However, the 20th century eclipsed everything that came before. In the last 100 years, the world's population has quadrupled. Industrial output has grown 40 times. The global economy has expanded 16-fold. Fish catch 35 times. CO2 emissions increased 13 times, while the blue whale population decreased 99.75%. At an average growth rate of 3%, the size of the economy doubles every 23 years. Double the resources, double the cars, double the emissions.
Less degrowth. So what you're saying is that the economy is sort of like being on a bike. If you don't keep going forward, you fall off.
But what are we going forward into? It's not about going backwards or getting off the bike, but finding new directions of movement.
This is making a lot of sense, but I still don't get what it will actually look like for me and my family and friends. Will I lose my job?
It looks like a lot of things that are happening right now.
That sounds a bit extreme for me. Are people doing this on a community level? Yeah, but even if this is happening at a local level, the banks, the corporations, and the governments, they'll never buy it.
You'd be surprised. Difficult times call for radical solutions.
And what about the global south? Don't they need to grow? Isn't it their right? After all, the north has gotten rich off their resources. So, where do we go from here?
You're in a balloon. There's a lot of ballast there. You throw it over the side, and the balloon rises.